Welcome everyone. This is my first video for the TradeEscape. I've noticed that there are a lot of videos out there, and a lot of people kind of talking through stuff, um, which is great. But I feel like the way that I've learned has been a bit better, and I obviously just want to highlight more of the risks and how to, more importantly, how to avoid those risks, which I don't see that much of as well. So these are going to be weekly videos going through trades that I've done throughout this week. So I did, I think it was Australian dollar and Swiss franc this week. So I feel like people learn a lot quicker actually practically seeing, okay, what trades did you take? Why did you take it? What point did you enter, etc. But then, yeah, if you just let me know at the end, what areas you want more details on, and I'm going to be doing more training videos after that. So let's get straight into it. Like I said, this is the Australian Swiss franc. This is the daily chart. You can see that this price action is doing lower lows and lower highs. I always plot this 200 EMA just to kind of give me a glance of what's going on trend wise. So if price action is below it, obviously it's more likely to be a downtrend. If it's above it, it's like more likely to be an uptrend. This second blue line is the 30 EMA, so this kind of gives me a better indication of what's happening at the current time, if activities are above or below it. So this whole move here is, I would like to call it, one part of my strategy, the ABCD strategy, is the AB move. There's the lower low, there's the lower high, and then here's the next lower low. So this big move here is the AB. This is the BC, the pullback, and then this is the CD. So CD always must go beyond that point here. This then becomes, sorry, the screen keeps moving. This then becomes the new AB. So this is AB. This whole activity here, this is all the BC, this is the pullback. As long as it's within that original AB here, it's still in the downtrend. I won't put on any buys until price action goes above this point here where this AB started, but I'll review that right now actually. So just to give a clearer understanding of that, so this is what I mean: AB, BC, CD, higher high and higher lows. So obviously on the chart we're looking at a downtrend, but just to highlight the strategy itself. So I always look for trades on the pullback. So the market is if the market is in an uptrend, I know that the power is with the buyers, so I want to go with the big boys, I want to go with the buyers, and I want to wait for pullbacks that are lower to indicate when I want to put on my trade. So this will then continue. The AB will move over. That was the last CD. This is now another AB, BC, CD. So this is the area that you look for a buy. If you want to look for weakness in that, you would wait for DCD to no longer go above point B, and then you would then see if it would go beyond point C. So that would be my second area of weakness. Beyond that, it would then go down past point A, so that would be my second point of confirmation. This is obviously a support line, and as you may know as well, once it's broken, it could turn into, unlikely does turn into, a resistance line. This would be 2 points of failure here for the uptrend, but I would still want confirmation after passing point A. There could be a lot of buy positions here that could then trigger it for the trend to continue. So I wanted to come past point A with some conviction, hopefully, and then come back up to this now could be resistance line. I want to see resistance here, and then I want to see a new low. So you see, here's an example: come back up, see some resistance, and then come out to make a new low. So at this point, it's made two lower lows, so, and a lower high. So I don't like to trade with guessing or thinking that yes, it's going to go this way now. I think it's going to reverse now. No, I wait for actual confirmation. So this effectively, this which was once an uptrend is now already a downtrend. It had the characteristics of a downtrend, so it's already reversed. It's already going in direction. So you're just getting in, or at the earliest point of this new potential downtrend. So it's already going that way. So if we look at that in practical sense, like I said before, so this was the AB move here, down here. That's the BC. This is the CD. This is the new AB. This is all pullback BC, still within this range here. So I wouldn't want it to go above here. So this is the AB. This is the BC movement. So now it's about when it's going to continue to go. So you can work that out. If I come down to the 4-hour chart, you can see it's making its higher highs, higher lows. If I come down to 1 hour, it's a bit clearer. So higher highs, low B, so A, B, B, C, C, D, A, B. This is the last AB here. If I zoom out a little bit, no, that's too far. This is the last AB movement here. So this BC comes all the way. So this dotted line at the beginning of this last AB, it's come down past it. So that's my second sign of weakness after knowing new high. Now it's past the A point. It's come back up, and it's, which was once support line, is now becoming a resistance line. So it's gone up once, rejected, come back up again, rejected. So it's double top now. Resisted that area twice in a very distinctive pattern. Very nice trend candle there. So technically, this could be a good entry point. Enter there, resistant, stop loss line only 21 pips away. But me personally, I want that confirmation of a new lower low, so I would still wait at this point and for it to clearly make a new low, so not even beyond where that tail is. So that would be here. So still 44 pips stop loss. At that point, I would then look for potential areas of resistance where the trade could reverse, but this is where my take profit points would be. So as it's a downtrend, it's likely to go all the way down to, if I go to the 4-hour, likely could go all the way down to here. But you know, you take what the market gives you. You don't get greedy. So I would just take, if I go down to, zoom in a bit. So from that original point here, that whole move here was 100 pips. That's a nice amount. And if we'd got in here, 46 pips stop loss, ended up getting still 90 pips. This was obviously another AB move here. This was a pullback here, so we come down to the 15 minutes. If you'd missed that first part, this is potentially a second entry zone. So this is the AB. This is the BC movement. You see a resistance there. You see it's come up here, made a strong, huge trend move down. So that could technically be another stop loss up here. And then it's currently down to maybe 45 pips. Not ideal, but still more than a stop loss. So at the moment, price action is still, I'd say, making a pullback, because within range of where this latest AB move happened. So it can still pull back potentially up to here. But due to the overall trend being down, it's likely to continue. So we'll see what happens on Monday. So that's it. This is just a brief intro into what the weekly videos are going to be like, just going through what I've done and why I've done it, and applying that to my ABCD strategy. Obviously, one thing I do want to point out that, you know, this is always a risky business. You need to know what you're doing. your mindset is probably the most important factor here. So how you manage your trades, how you stop yourself being triggered and FOMO, jumping in, jumping out too early, exiting too early, all of that stuff. So I'm definitely gonna get more in depth into those different topics. But yeah, just let me know if this was clear. If there's anything specific that people want to know about, please subscribe, leave any comments on anything you want to see more of, and I'll still work on the actual training slides as well to add more detail there. Thanks a lot for your time. Catch you soon.